Hey, what's up, guys? This is Netta with Inner Peace with Netta, and on this video, I will be talking about gratitude. So, gratitude. You need gratitude on this journey. That's the only way. You want these dreams, these goals, you want to manifest, and whether you manifest in materials or you manifesting straight from the soul, you need to have the attitude of gratitude. And be grateful for all the lessons, because guess what? It made you who you are. I ain't gonna lie, that was a hard process for me, because I used to be like, why would I want to be grateful for the things that in my perception I thought was like bad or negative? But then I had to learn, like, if you look at it, if you look at the other video where I talk about attitude, you shift your perspective, and your attitude is like, oh, I see, like, oh, because it's the energy. So if I'm grateful for what I already have, and grateful for what you're giving me, my abundance is already limitless. So I'm getting even more abundance and more prosperity, which I'm not only talking about in monetary, because we should strive for the abundance within. Like, monetary or material things shouldn't be the most important things in your life. Your inner peace, your happiness, your joy, that unconditional self-love and unconditional love that you give to your family, friends, and people of humanity, and just your environment. Things of that nature, integrity, character, being grateful for your spiritual gifts or your gifts, period, and your talents and your natural abilities, having things of importance, such as you being able to breathe. You got all your hair, all your edges, your nape, all that. Your skin is gorgeous. You have all your teeth, and even if you don't, they're white. And even if they're not, just be glad that you got some teeth. You got all your body parts, and if you don't, just know you are here today and you still got body. You still body beautiful, You got food in your fridge, and if you don't, but you got something to eat that day, somebody fed you, we got to be grateful, We just got to be grateful for things that's within. Now, I know I just went out talking about food because, I'm a foodie. But just saying, like, be grateful somebody smiled at you and said, hi, thank you, hello, like, just the small things. Be grateful that you can breathe fresh air, you can smell flowers. Be grateful that you took a shower today, like, that you got soap and water, and, but I'm talking about more the internal of, like I said, love. That unconditional love, and you got purpose, and my journey, I'm not gonna say I was materialistic, but I used to attach myself to it because I was trying to fill a hole. But nah, I'm gonna just say it. Yeah, obviously I was, because I'm thinking about it now. I was, and I was trying to fill a hole, but that wasn't my why I wanted certain things. Like, I wasn't buying clothes because I was trying to show out. Now, I used to buy things so I could look good because I was trying to look good to fill a hole within myself. But then maybe I was kind of subconsciously trying to show out and just show people. But was I buying things to compare myself and compete with other people? No. But I had to first love myself and find that, build that confidence and self-worth. But, you know, with gratitude, it's like, it's the energy that you give out, you know. With me having seen angel numbers now and just being more spiritually in tune, then certain numbers will tell you, you better have an attitude of gratitude. That's why you feeling funky right now. That's why your attitude. Because if you are grateful, your spirit is more uplifted. You're operating at a high frequency, high vibration. This is where you want to be. You don't want to be down here. You see, you hear me? See my hand. You don't want to be down here. That's what my hand is doing. You don't want to be down here. You want to be up here. Okay? Up here. You want to be up here. Up there. When it comes to frequency and vibration, that's where gratitude, you know. And sometimes people waver in the middle, you know. Waver on up. But, let's just be grateful. Like, any relationship that didn't work out, be grateful. Because you learn. And that's those lessons and that experience to teach you for your future. You know, for the present moment, for things that you go through. Because if you don't have no experience, then how you going to get through life? You know, this sound like being on a karma wheel to me. You're not learning anything, but if you're not learning anything, you don't have no experience, then what? You know? So, in certain experiences, you can learn from other people and you do not have to repeat. I always said that when I was younger. Certain things that I seen in my life, I was like, nah, I'm not... that is not for me at all. So I'm not repeating it. But I'm grateful that I've seen that, you know, in my life. And a lot of things that we create and our visions and our goals and our purpose come from things that we went through. And deep in our hearts, we want to make that change in the world. So we create that thing that we needed or we may still need now for others. So we should have that attitude of gratitude, you know, for all things. And sometimes it can be hard, you know, to have the certain things that you went through and you just like, for real? But be glad that you have the inner strength. You have the discernment. And you just got the keys now. You got the knowledge, you got the tools, and you have the wisdom. You know, so gratitude. And the more gratitude you have, the more the abundance is flowing in your life. You know, to have an abundance of happiness and joy and people who love you around you. And to have an abundance of high vibrational energy. Baby, it feels so good. Like, I'm getting goosebumps because it does feel good. Because I know what it feels like to be low. I know what it feels like to be low and not wanting to be where I am in the present moment. But I had to learn to accept it. Then make the plan and take aligned action to change things. Because just because you accept and, you know, you surrender to it, does not mean that this present reality is going to stay the same. No. But you have to have the attitude of gratitude of, you know what, I'm here for a reason, and despite any challenges or obstacles, or it may not be any, I'm just grateful for it. I'm grateful. You know, you may have family members that rock your nerves sometimes, but if you fix your attitude, you know, and sometimes they just gonna rock you, and you just gonna have to walk away. You know, I always tell y'all, express how you feel, be real and honest, but take accountability for your emotions and your actions. But be grateful. Be grateful for all your family, because they teaching you something. Your shadow is, whatever shadow work you ain't do is projecting outside of you. So they'll come in different people in your mirror. So be grateful and happy and thankful. And thankful and just so grateful, and just have the attitude of gratitude, because it works. And try to at least write at least 3 things down for having gratitude for something. You know, some people say 5, 10. I'm starting off, y'all, very low. Do 3. You should be able to have 3 things. It could be internal, it could be outside, you know, like your home, your bed, the food that you eat, your family. But then you start just digging deep. Start digging deep. Like, I'm happy, and I'm definitely grateful for the inner strength that I'm building. Because I felt like at one point, like last year, I felt like I was giving up on myself. Like, I was so stressed out, but it was my attitude. And then, you know, I had went through a situation where I just felt like a whole piece of me was taken, you know. And I just felt like giving up, you know. But let's just have an attitude of gratitude. Like I said, I've been feeling low. But that all is about how you feel about yourself. And that self-worth and that self-respect. Because sometimes we're not going to always be on high, you know, on our emotions. It will waver. You know, it's good to be neutral and up and neutral, you know. And sometimes you may feel a little sad, but you can go back up and not stay there. And with gratitude and having that love for yourself, like, you'll know, I'm not going to sit in this, you know. I'm going to get through this. I already know me, you know. I'm a fighter. And to have that feeling of about to give up on life, you know, and then you gotta look at it like, in the beginning, there is me. In the middle, there is me. And when I die, there will be me. You will always be with you, despite the people that you meet along your journey. You will always be with you. And you should be grateful for that. And have gratitude that you are who you are. And that you're different. And that you're not like anyone else. You know? So, attitude of gratitude. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.